Hey beautifuls, you know what it is. It's the Beautiful by Nadia 40 Days and 40 Nights Spiritual Detox Challenge. Thanks again for joining me. It's day 17, and today I'm letting you know all about the liver flush because it's starting soon, and I want you to have time to get everything you need for the liver flush as well as plan it into your schedule. So it takes 6 days, and on the final day, the sixth day, you'll want to have some time off in the morning and in the evening, and you'll want to have some time off the following morning of the seventh day as well. So plan accordingly. I'm starting my liver flush on Friday, and it will be finished on Wednesday, which is the day of the new moon. It's best if you can finish your liver flush on the day of the new moon for optimal results. If you can't, that's okay. You'll still get results. But for the optimum clearing of your liver and releasing of the anger that's stored in your liver, you want to try for the new moon. So I want to make sure that you do your own research and look into what the liver flush is all about, because it's pretty controversial. The person that invented it, his name is Andreas Moritz. Now, I call him the inventor, but he popularized it for modern times, and he wrote the book, The Amazing Liver and Gallbladder Flush. So the idea is that you have gallstones that originate in your liver, and over time they can pass through your gallbladder into your bladder and be released as gallstones, which are very painful when they're being passed. You can release them yourself through your liver before you ever have any problems like this. But like I said, I want you to look into it yourself because it is controversial, and I don't want you to come back and blame me for anything. Just look into it. If it's something that resonates with you and sounds like something that will work for you, then try it, because it probably will. I know I heard about it through a YouTube video by Ask Teal, all about healing acne. And I was doing research for myself and my clients when I came across the video. And after watching it, when she spoke about the liver flush, immediately a light bulb went off in my head, and I knew that was something that I wanted to try. I knew that it would work for me. And this is how our bodies work. They let us know what we need. So if it resonates with you and it sounds like something that will work for you, then try it. It probably will. If it sounds like something that you don't want to do and you don't need, then don't do it. Easy. So I read the book cover to cover, and it goes very in depth with explaining the body's processes and how this works. And basically, you spend 6 days eating an all-vegetarian diet, no meat, no fish, no processed foods. You eat very healthy, lots of fruits and vegetables, and make sure that you get enough protein with your leafy greens, broccoli, high-protein superfoods, because you need that protein to sustain you while you're working out, especially coming off of our cabbage soup detox, which can be pretty draining. I know I felt drained while I was doing it and trying to keep up with all my workouts and work and everything else too. So you want to take care of yourself, be gentle with yourself. And over the 6 days, you're going to be drinking 32 ounces of apple juice each day. So you can get 6 of the little small 32-ounce WIC approved size juices, or you can get 3 64-ounce regular size apple juices. And it doesn't have to be organic. It can be any kind of apple juice, juicy juice, whatever. And you'll drink that every day. And what that does is it softens up the stones in your liver so that they're going to be able to pass without pain for you. Now, on the 6th day, you are going to get a colonic in the morning. That's colon hydrotherapy. And if you've never done it before, now's the perfect time to try it. It cleans a lot of backed up gunk out of your colon that you don't need there. You want to clear that stuff out. And it's a pretty intense process, but it's totally worth it. So you need to do that to clear out your colon so that the liver can expel the gallstones and pass them through the colon as well. So on that 6th day, you're going to drink your 32 ounces of apple juice. You're going to get colon hydrotherapy in the morning. Before 1 o'clock, eat some steamed vegetables and rice, something very light. And don't eat anything after 1 o'clock. Around 6 o'clock, you are going to begin drinking an Epsom salt mixture. The Epsom salt mixture is the worst part of the entire thing. I'm going to be honest with you, it's disgusting. So you have to commit to this, because you have to realize you will be drinking Epsom salts for this procedure. And what that does is it dilates everything in your body so that you're able to pass those stones through your bowel movement without any pain or discomfort. So I'm going to post complete instructions, and I really recommend getting the book. You can get it on Kindle, or you can check your local library for it, or buy it in paperback off of Amazon. It goes through everything in depth, answers any question you could possibly have, and you really want to do your research again, like I said. So on the after you start drinking the Epsom salt mixture, you're going to drink it every couple of hours, and before you lay down to go to bed, you're going to want to sleep before 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock is when your liver starts working and doing its work of detoxing your body. So pretty much every night, according to circadian rhythms, you want to be in bed by 10 so that you're not up moving around and putting extra strain on your liver when it's trying to do its job. But especially on the 6th night of your liver flush. And what I like to do before I lay down for bed is I like to journal. I like to think about what I'm releasing, the anger and pent-up emotions, any anxiety, any fears that I have that I'm holding on to, and just let it go. And I journal everything, and I put on some relaxing music, light some candles or incense, and just totally relax. Before you lay down to bed, you drink a mixture of grapefruit and olive oil. And it's not as bad as it sounds. It's not as bad as the Epsom salt, okay? But, you know, everybody's palate is different, so I can't say how it's going to affect you or how you're going to react to it. But what that mixture does is it stimulates bile. So it stimulates your liver to open up and flush the gallstones out. So by the time you wake up the next morning, you are going to want to go to the bathroom, and when you go to the bathroom, you're typically going to see the gallstones come out. They're going to come out in your stool, which is really not going to be a stool. It's going to be more like just a bunch of water with gallstones in it. Okay? So I know this is kind of gross, but it's the body. It's your body. We all have one. We all have these functions, so it's not that big of a deal. And a lot of people are skeptical about whether or not there are actually stones in the liver. Well, I don't really know what there is to be skeptical about. Your body can do a lot of things. And if you're overloading your liver with toxins, which many of us have been since childhood, eating McDonald's, eating fast food, binge drinking in college and otherwise, overloading our body with toxins and pharmaceutical drugs, the liver can't handle all of that. And that's why the liver flush works to heal acne, because your skin is your second line of defense. So if your liver can't filter all the toxins that are coming through it, they're going to be filtered out through your skin, and you're going to notice that. Just like if you had a heavy night of drinking, you might get a breakout right here in between your eyebrows. That's your liver crying out for help and saying, please stop poisoning me. So if you're prone to breakouts in that area, this could be a great flush for you. And if you're prone to breakouts in any area of your face, it could work for you. And I will tell you, the first couple of times that I've done liver flushes, I experienced purging in my skin. And again, no one likes to hear an esthetician say that you may experience purging, but sometimes it's reality. You have to get those toxins out so that they don't come back. If you have underlying issues in your skin, cystic acne that keeps coming back, it's going to keep coming back, because when it goes away, it's not going anywhere. It's just retreating back into the skin, and when conditions are right, you're under stress or whatever, they're going to come back out. So you really want to flush them out, and if you are able to work with a great esthetician in your area who can coach you through it and guide you through caring for your skin. Because if the problem is internal, nothing you do for the external is going to work. So you really have to go inside and do that deeper work. And I also want to mention that like I said, this is a controversial issue. Some people just, they hate holistic methods of healing. They're never going to accept it. If it sounds like something that will work for you, do your research, be for sure, and that way, you can stand up to anybody's criticism. And I also want to say that the inventor, Andreas Moritz, he passed away at a semi-young age. Hi. And so there's some controversy surrounding that. Apparently he died of mold exposure. So I just wanted to mention that to you guys because I don't want anybody coming back to me and saying anything about, oh, you didn't tell me this guy died. Well, people die. That's the circle of life and death. And I don't believe that it speaks to the efficiency of this treatment because I've tried it myself. Going into this liver flush, it'll be the 5th time that I've done it. And in his book, he advises you not to start doing these liver flushes if you're not committed to finishing them. So you want to keep doing them until all the gallstones have been released. So after you've done it several times, after a while, you never know how long it's going to take. You don't know how many gallstones you have in your liver. But once you've done it twice and you see no stones coming out, then you know that you've gotten them all. So I've been doing this process for a couple of years, and it's taken me a couple of years to get through 5 treatments because it's intense and you have to take time. You have to really be committed to the process. And if you're unable to take time off, if you're traveling, if you don't have the ability to eat the right food at the right time, then just wait. Because if you do anything out of order, it's not going to work. And you want to get the maximum results for the effort that you're putting in. So I really encourage anybody that's interested in this to try it. I'm available for questions. If you have any questions, leave a comment, send me an email, get at me on Twitter at YourBeautyBliss. I'm on Instagram at Beautiful by Nadia, and of course my website beautifulbynadia.com with all my contact info. So feel free to hit me up. Let me know how you're doing, and just enjoy the ride. Peace.